أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. So we've heard many talks today, very moving, inspirational talks. In one of those talks, there was a mention about an analogy, and that is the analogy of the bird. And the sheikh mentioned that this bird, in order to fly properly, has to have two wings. And he mentioned that those two wings are sabr and shukr. Inshallah, today, I'm going to talk about the second wing, which is shukr. But in this talk, I want to approach it from a different perspective. I want to go to an ayah in the Quran in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about an announcement that has been made. And this announcement was made by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and said by Musa alayhi salam. But before I tell you what that announcement is, I want to give you some context. And I think that this context will be even more timely now. Musa alayhi salam is speaking to a people whose children have been massacred. He is speaking to a people who are dealing with a pharaoh who has made it a policy to murder baby boys. And he is speaking to that group of people, Bani Israel, when he makes this proclamation. Now, keeping that in mind, I want you to listen carefully to what he proclaims from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is the proclamation of Allah. And I want you to remember who is being spoken to. These are people who are being traumatized. These are people who are being slaughtered. These are people who are in it. These are not people who are having an easy life. These are people who've been enslaved and their children murdered. And I think we can understand a little bit about what that might look like because of what we're dealing with now and what we're witnessing now in Gaza. And what does he say in this proclamation? وَإِذْ تَأَذَّنَ رَبُّكُمْ لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Now this is very interesting because this proclamation is وَإِذْ تَأَذَّنَ رَبُّكُمْ, the first part. And if your Lord proclaims, so Allah is proclaiming. And understand that there is a lot of grammar here which puts emphasis upon emphasis about what is being told, what is being said. I can say something to you, but that's different than me proclaiming something. Now,